The only difference between a wealthy person and a poor person is how they use their time. Robert Kiyosaki is best known for his highly popular book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. However, he is also an investor and the founder of several businesses. His estimated net worth is $4 billion, and his teachings have already had a significant impact on improving the financial literacy of millions of people. His influence in this field has been ongoing worldwide for many years, imparting his knowledge to millions. Even though most of Kiyosaki's advice is focused on financial literacy or wealth building, there are some universal insights to be learned, whether you're an entrepreneur, an employee, an investor, or a recent graduate. Focus on increasing your income and effort. One of the fundamental reasons for financial struggles is that many people only think about cutting expenses. The majority of the population constantly seeks ways to save money, but isn't interested in earning more. Rich people don't save money. They invest it wisely. They are busy creating more income streams and letting their money work for them. Most people would rather go to a supermarket farther away to save a few dollars than spend even a few hours learning how to increase their income. Saving is easier than creating new sources of income, and many people choose comfort over a lifetime of hard work. Saving money may be more comfortable than seeking additional income streams, but enabling your money to work for you will not only involve saving a few cents, but also allow you to build significant wealth. Increasing your income is more important than cutting expenses. It's more crucial to boost your efforts than to abandon your dreams. Rather than reducing your expenses, take some time to consider if you can create additional income sources. Perhaps you have some time in the evenings or weekends to help out a friend with their business. Or maybe you possess skills and knowledge that you can teach others and earn money for it. You could also complete a few courses on high-paying skills like content and copywriting and offer services related to them. If you're open to change and ready to take action, new opportunities to earn money will come your way, and all you'll need to do is say yes and get things done. Work not for money but for knowledge. Don't be money dependent. Work to learn. Especially young people tend to fall into the cycle of working for money. They graduate, they find a job. Maybe it pays well. But after a while, they realize how joyless it is to work just for money. Not only Robert Kiyosaki, but many entrepreneurs of our time often say that working for free, gaining experience, and knowledge is one of the most valuable things at the beginning of their careers. Knowledge, especially applied knowledge, is one of the most powerful resources of our time, essential for building wealth and leading a fulfilling life. If you focus too much on making money, you might miss out on fantastic opportunities. Money always follows knowledge and smart decisions. Especially to maximize your chances of success, take some time to learn from people who are ahead of you, even if it means volunteering to support them, so they have a good reason to support you later on. There's nothing more valuable than gaining insight into the mind of someone living the life you desire. Pick up the phone, call people, and always be on the lookout for opportunities to support others. When you have enough knowledge and experience, building your business, career, and wealth will be much easier than trying to learn life's tough lessons on your own. Follow a course until you succeed. According to Kiyosaki, success comes from following a course or education until you succeed. Kiyosaki especially encourages young people to focus on doing one thing at a time and not working on too many projects simultaneously. The syndrome of constantly seeking the next shiny object is one of the main reasons why so many people in our society are dissatisfied. They always feel challenged, constantly searching for another opportunity and hopping from one thing to another because there always seem to be better opportunities elsewhere. Consequently, they lose interest. Kiyosaki himself made this mistake repeatedly when he first started investing. However, he didn't give up until he understood the basic principles and became successful. When he gained confidence in his investment skills, he became curious about entrepreneurship. He tried different business models until he found a promising one. But until it worked, he focused solely on one thing. Great things and valuable results often don't come from the first attempt. Many people give up too early, so they never achieve significant successes. Sometimes, the key to success lies not in exploring new ideas every few months, but in channeling your efforts into one thing and sticking with it. Don't fear losses. In school, we were taught to avoid mistakes. Making mistakes was a forbidden zone, even if we ignored the right answers. According to Kiyosaki, one of the main reasons why many people can't succeed in life and business is the fear of failure. While avoiding mistakes is crucial in school, real life is different. You can't learn something new without making mistakes. Most successful entrepreneurs have made mistakes and experienced various failures until they eventually succeeded. In the real world, the smartest people are those who make mistakes and learn from them. However, in school, the smartest people don't make mistakes. When I started my first job at the age of 19, alongside my formal education, I realized how different real life was from what I had learned in 3 years of formal education. Despite studying business, I had no idea about the reality of doing business. I spent most of my lessons making mistakes and learning how things didn't work. If you fear losing, winning becomes difficult. However, if you don't worry about failure and persistently continue with smart decisions, you won't have much to lose. Find an area where you can win. Most people fail in their jobs and lives because they focus on the wrong activities and goals. While I've talked about sticking to one thing until it works, the truth is, you need to focus on your strengths and talents. Trying to succeed in something you don't like or aren't good at is much harder than playing a game where you can use your strengths. There's no point in forcing success in an area outside your talent. Of course, you can learn anything, but working on your weaknesses requires much more time and energy than investing in your strengths. Find the game you can win. Then dedicate your life to playing it and play to win. Remember, doing something you're good at isn't just easier, it's also more fun. Don't rely on formal education. Despite attending business school, I had no knowledge about starting and running a business until I actually succeeded. The problem with school is that they give you the answer, and then the test. Real life, especially real business, is very different from what we learn in schools and universities. If you rely on formal education, you might find a job. But if you want to build wealth and run successful businesses, you need to seek education on your own. Schools teach you to avoid failure, yet most big businesses are built after countless mistakes. When you take a closer look, you'll see that successful entrepreneurs don't rely on formal education. But the good news is that more information than ever is at our fingertips, and learning from both simple and diverse sources is free. Pay attention to how you spend your time. Wealthy individuals and successful entrepreneurs know that their time is one of their most valuable resources. Instead of wasting time, they spend money to solve problems. Yet, the majority does the opposite. Most people spend hours and drain their energy on small problems instead of seeking professional help. The only difference between a wealthy person and a poor person is how they use their time. If you spend your time on wrong activities, you'll find yourself in the wrong places. But if you prioritize your time and energy, you'll only engage in meaningful and effective activities. This will help you reach your desired goals much faster. Never have expectations about anything. According to Kiyosaki, hope consumes energy, but action creates energy. Instead of making things happen, most people spend their time dreaming and hoping for what they want. They have ideas, hopes, and dreams, but no action plans. Without implementation, even the best idea has no value. Continuously dreaming about something and not achieving it kills your motivation and energy, while taking decisive actions and utilizing the law of attraction will help you reach your goals. Instead of constantly daydreaming, do this. Learn where you are, where you're going, and make plans to get there. The best knowledge comes from personal experience. According to Kiyosaki, personal experience is the best investment you can make, and he believes that the real lesson is learned from our own mistakes. He openly shares how he made wrong decisions, got into debt, and faced criticism for his actions. Whether it's real estate or starting a new business, every investment I made me smarter because experience makes you smarter. Of course, it wouldn't make sense to make wrong decisions just to see if they're really wrong. Avoiding obvious mistakes with the help of others is definitely a good idea. However, if you're not sure if a decision is right or wrong, experiencing it yourself will teach you lessons that can't be learned in any other way. By investing in your experiences and knowledge, You'll learn to evaluate both risks and opportunities and make better decisions in the future. The lessons we can learn from Kiyosaki aren't complicated, actually. You've probably heard most of his insights at various times. But the real question is whether you apply them or not. Without implementation and action, the most invaluable advice means nothing. However, if you implement one piece of advice at a time, you'll notice how these small steps accumulate and lead to changes in your life, your business, and your bank account. Don't forget to follow my channel to improve your financial literacy. Take care of yourself.